Hey everybody, what's up? It's Rebel Inc.'s Art here again with today's Creative Corner. For today's video, we are designing a new banner for our YouTube channel. I don't know why I always refer to it as R. I guess it's because I don't know. Having you guys, here with me for this journey, knowing that you all are here supporting what I do, it makes it a lot easier to keep on doing it. So I guess I consider you guys a huge part of this process. But we're designing a new banner for the YouTube channel, and a lot of that is just because the old one was done a little bit haphazardly, and I've never been super happy with it. It wasn't good enough to, get the job done, but I always wanted to do something a little better. But I didn't want to do that until I had a clear idea of what I wanted for the new YouTube banner. And this kind of also unveils a new character for our little channel. So the character at the front and center of this banner is Ink. She is the new mascot. For a while now with my art, I've just been using my own, kind of personal, I can't talk today. I'm just using, all the wrong words and dancing around the things I try to say. I've always used a cartoon of myself, to represent my art, but, I'm still really young. I'm still really, hip and fresh and cool with the kids, and I changed my appearance a lot, namely, I'm always cutting my hair shorter and shorter and shorter and shorter, and because of that, I don't really have a consistent look to who I am and what I look like, and having a representation of yourself that is always changing and is always, looking different isn't really good to building up a consistent idea of a face behind your art. It's not super memorable. And so for a while now, I've wanted to do a mascot just as something consistent to put a face to my art so that people have something they can remember. And I finally got around to it a couple weeks ago, and I designed Ink. She's an art-based magical girl. We're going to be seeing her pop up a bit. I've got a couple projects planned with her. But she's going to be the new little face of the channel. Who's going to be on the front of my business cards when I make new ones. And she's going to be the banner and the icon and all that jazz. So we're going to see some more stuff popping up with her. So for this banner, I'm doing her front and center. I've got a little computer tablet with the name of my channel and all that jazz up on it, and then what we're seeing happen right now is I'm drawing little cartoons of some of my favorite of the character design challenge series, and I'm drawing just little doodles of them that I'm gonna pattern throughout the background, just as a nice little way of showing what we do on this channel. And I had a lot of fun with these. These are also the reason why this video is so late. I felt bad. This video took a lot longer than I planned ahead for, which I should have known it was going to, but I was optimistic. I'm they're just gonna be cutesy little cartoons. They're not gonna take me too long. They took me a long time, and so because of that, this is a little late going up, and I am sorry about that. I really need to start recording these videos not on the day of, and I keep trying to plan for that, but then my brain is we can put it off to the next day, and then it just always ends up late like this, and I should know better at this point, but I don't, because I'm a fool. So we're just seeing our little cactus hipster gal. One of the first ones I did on the channel. The very first one I did was the Rain Vintage gal, who was the very first character design challenge that I did on the channel, which feels like forever ago, even though it wasn't all that long ago. It's bizarre how time has passed. That sounds really dumb. I'm sorry, I just realized how weird that sounded. In my head it made sense. It feels like I've been doing this YouTube channel stuff for forever, and also for 3 days tops. And so it's just weird to look back on art that I did at the very beginning of this channel, and how it both feels like I just drew that yesterday, and it also feels like I drew that when I was 12. Here we've got our Molten Mermaid. I wanted to add all of her nice glowies, but I also wanted to keep it pretty simple. And then we've got our Skeleton Lace Girl. My daughter, my sweet princess. I'm still really happy with her. She is a cute patoot. I very, very, very much simplified her flower crown, though. And her skull. Oh well. I think it's cute. And then here is that Storm Witch. I'm also going to be redesigning the, the end slate, which is something I've mentioned in a couple of videos now that I need to do. I'm not sure if I'm going to save that for next week's Creative Corner, or if I'm going to do that on my own. I guess it just depends on when I get the inspiration for it, and if I feel like recording while I'm doing it. But I do have an idea for next week's Creative Corner that I'm very excited to share with you guys, so I guess we'll see how it pans out. Finish up that Storm Witch, and then coming in with the Celestial Lolita. one of my all-time favorites. She was still too cute. I drew her with her eyes closed in the original one, so I wasn't entirely sure what color I wanted to make her eyes. I ended up making her eyes the same gold that her eyeshadow is. I will say hers was kind of a difficult one to simplify. I felt like I was cutting out too many of the things that I really liked about her design. And then we've got our bird grunge gal. I think her eyes are like my favorite. They turned out super cute in this style. Something about the little eyeshadow around it is just too cute. And then here we are. I'm using my pattern gradient effect brush in order to kind of block out where I want my little cartoons to go. And then I'm spacing them out in a 3x3 block. It's 9 doodles total. They're so cute back to back. I love them so much. I'm probably gonna take that pattern, turn it into a design on Redbubble. So if you want to get these guys on like a t-shirt or a notebook, I'll go ahead and put a link to that whenever I finish. Well, the link to my Redbubble will be in the description, and then I'll see if I can get that up here soon. And then here we are doing that line art on ink. I think one of my favorite things about ink is her color palette. I decided to go with a very, when I was designing her, I went with a very monochrome palette, a lot of grays and blacks, but then I gave her a red, yellow, blue color accent, just because I wanted her to represent kind of like that classic India ink, navy blue, black ink, and then just give her that nice little rainbow finish. It's a fun way to bring in color and all that jazz. That sounded a lot more eloquent in my head. That probably sounded really dumb out loud. Oh well. That's the day I'm having. That's my Monday. Sometimes you just gotta roll with it. Now I'm throwing a white outline around her just so she stands out from the kind of busy background. And then we're doing her color. She has cute little swirly blushies, just because that's something I've seen in a couple different artists' art styles that I love. And I never felt like fully committing to adding it to my art style, but I thought it would go really cute with Ink's kind of otherworldly magical girl vibe. Got her warm gray skin and her cool gray outfit, filling everything in. And here we can start seeing a little snippets of her concept art, which is actually currently available on my Patreon, which it is the only thing available on my Patreon, so I wouldn't advise going and becoming a Patreon yet, but if you're interested in that, I am slowly flushing that out a little bit more, so hopefully we'll start having some like really cool rewards on that there soon. I can't grammar today good. Rip in peace my vocabulary. I don't know what's wrong with me. Every time I open my mouth, my brain just like shuts down. Which is really just an accurate summary of my life at this point. Filling in that tablet. And then going in, doing some little rainbow sparkles just to make it look like she is levitating the tablet with her art magic. Some little shines in her hair and shading everywhere else. And then we're gonna finish off doing the blushies on her knees and elbows, and here we have that finished image. As of uploading this should already be the new banner on the YouTube channel, so if you want to head over to Rebel Inks Art and check that out, just go ahead and click on that little button down below right next to the cute little icon of ink. Yeah, I'm really happy with this. I love the little cartoons in the background. They're too cute. I'm so happy with how those turned out, even if it took a long time to do. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you'd like to see more with ink, I'll try to incorporate her into some more videos. Just let me know down in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a lovely day, and until I see you again, I hope you eat some great food, I hope you make some great art, and I hope you have a lovely day. Did I do that? I didn't do that in the right order. Oh well. I love you. Bye-bye.